Hello everyone, Chris Williams with Emeritus Health, home of Balance University. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about why we are better balancing on one foot than another. This question inevitably comes up at every lecture and every class I teach. And I'm going to tell you why. So here's what happens. Think about how you go through your daily routine and how you converse with folks when you stand. Most of the time, people stand leaning to one side or the other. Now think about all those muscles in your body that are contracting, that are learning how to handle 75–80% of your body weight. Now, we all do it. Very rarely do you see anyone stand splitting their weight evenly 50-50. So what happens is when we shift our weight, we're creating tons of neuromuscular efficiency. That's just a big fancy word for how our brain communicates with our muscles. Think about all those signals being sent, especially over the years, even decades, as we become more and more comfortable and this position comes more and more ingrained in our daily habits and lives when we're talking. So what happens is, how big of a stretch is it now if this leg is used to taking on 80%, 75% of my body weight, how big of a stretch is it then for me just to simply lift up the other leg and give it the remaining percentages and giving it 100% of my body weight? It's not as big of a stretch. So now for the other side though, it is a stretch. The side that's only used to handling the remaining 15 to 20, 25% of body weight, now going from that percentage, such a small percentage, to handling 100% of our body weight, it's quite different. So this has great impacts as we go through the day. But what I want you to do is walk through the day today, and I just want you to notice how people stand when they talk. Now, that's not an excuse to be weird. I don't want you to go through looking at people and walking through Target or wherever you're at trying to snoop and see how people stand, but just take a notice. When you're talking to your friends or when you're talking to your coworkers, how are they standing? Also, pay attention to how you're standing. If you can stand and teach yourself to be disciplined enough with 50-50, it's going to help your balance. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys soon at a Balance University class.